Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'd like to show you how I made this Easter Island Moai head just out of an aerated cinder block. So I had this leftover aerated concrete block and I thought I could make a garden ornament out of it. So the first thing I needed to do was to draw a rough outline of the shape that I'm going to go for. So I started off with the top of the head, the nose, the forehead and the mouth, and then down to the chin and the neck. And I also drew out the profile on the side of the head. So now I could use a saw. Here I'm using a blunt saw, one that I'm not too bothered about, and just cutting off some of the larger parts of the block. Now I can cut down, just make some defined lines for the face. Then I took a rasp and just started to shape the top of the head. All the tools I'm using here are old tools because the block will blunt them. Then I took a rasp and just started removing the material on the sides of the nose. And then I made some adjustments to the face just as I went along. All the tools I'm using here I bought recently from a car boot sale for this project. I wouldn't use my best tools. So then with a chisel I could just start removing some more material on the face. And then with a chisel just working under the nose to just define the bottom of the nose and then the mouth area. Then I could take the rasp and start working on the chin area. And that was the basic shape of the head complete. I then just went round all the features again with a rasp to just make them more defined. Then I wanted to add a bit more shape to the nose using the chisel. And then taking the rasp, I removed the rough edges around the sides and back. And also on the face. So I discovered a few holes in the block, so I used some ready mixed cement filler to fill in these holes. Then I needed to create the mouth, so I'm using an old nail here to draw out the shape. And then using the chisel to make it more defined. With the rasp I just went over the edges to smooth them out. Then I gave it all a sanding down with a coarse sandpaper. So now I wanted to seal the block because it's quite porous, so I'm using a PVA, good quality PVA glue here, and I'm covering the whole head with one coat to seal it up, and that should help protect it from the elements and make it last a bit longer outside. So once that was dry, I could then go on to the paint. I decided to paint it a dark grey colour. I had a bit of dark grey fence stain left over from a previous project, so I gave it 2 coats of dark grey fence stain. The original Easter Island heads are made out of a compressed volcanic ash, so I wanted to make it look a little bit like that. And that was the head all finished. So that's about it for this video. I think it turned out pretty good in the end. I'm now going to put this in my garden. So if you're going to do a project like this yourself, it's really cheap. You can pick up a cinder block for about £2 or so here in the UK. So if you found this video useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.